We're almost live. 1 second. Bro, this fucking thing is acting like a fucking... Okay. I got it on so I can see the damn chat. Alright. Alright. Let's start this shit right now. What's up, my Super Saiyan Blues? How are y'all doing tonight? AJ here, and it's been a while since we had a stream. I think it's been a month at least. Last time we streamed chapter 88 with the boys, and you know who the boys are. We got Phoenix, the bodyguard and editor.
What is up?
And we got Evan, the alcohol supreme and cameraman.
Dude, you make me sound like an alcoholic every time.
Well, we are on Kamehameha.
You're not wrong.
All right. So first thing. I'm having trouble speaking today, folks. So you might hear me slow down or stop or restate things again because I'm having trouble speaking today. First things first, before we get into the chapter 89 manga chapter.
Wait, you gotta get... Oops.
I want to show y'all a purchase I just got, and I am a fan, and I'm stating this because I know Phoenix is gonna pick on me after I show this, and so I'm gonna state this, and I am a fan of Dragon Ball. However, I have never owned any of the manga until now, folks. I have.
You filthy casual.
I am not a casual. I never look. The reason I never got it because you go to Barnes and Nobles. It was like $20 at Barnes and Noble. This was $8.
$20 for one volume of the manga.
Yeah,
that's
at Barnes and Noble.
Insane.
So I would never buy it.
Damn, they jacked it up. It was only 10 last time I went.
It's like $8 on Amazon.
This was $8 at Walmart. It's got chapter 73, 74, 75, and 76 in here. All after the fake Bardock Super Saiyan one, the ones that they made fun of me about.
Is that the volume?
Yeah, this is the volume after.
Oh.
Granola, remember? He went.
Yeah.
So, got that. Also, I do want to let y'all know, I don't know, I might have said it in a video. I don't know if I said it in a video, but I'm going to put it out right now. I have put in for a panel at Kamehameha 5. So far, I have had no response. But it kind of went like this last time. If I don't hear from them by this Friday coming up, this Friday coming up, I'll probably shoot an email or something and try to find out what's going on. The boys are gonna go. Evan and Phoenix are there,
as always.
So
we've already paid for our tickets.
Yeah, they got tickets and a hotel room. And we got Phoenix, the bodyguard and editor. It's kind of weird hearing myself back in your headphones. But what was I saying?
About your Kamehameha panel.
I'm not gonna tell you what it is until I get it, and then I'll announce what the panel's about. But I'll give you a little hint. It's not a new character. It's a character we all know and love. Finally getting some shine, and how I want the form that he just got to stay totally his. And if y'all can figure that out between now and the time I announce it, I'll let you know if you get it right. So leave a comment this video or any video you see. Tell me who you think it is. So that being said, let's do a little housekeeping before we get into chapter 89. Boys, how y'all been? How's the weather been treating y'all? How was y'all's Christmas? How was y'all's New Year? Because I didn't get to speak to y'all. I mean, I spoke to y'all via text, but we didn't speak over Discord or nothing like that. I kind of tend to leave people alone during the holidays, spend time with their family and whatnot. So, how was y'all's holidays, boys?
It was just fine. I just chilled at home. Went to see my family for Christmas, but other than that, I didn't really do much.
That's awesome. Phoenix?
I went back to visit my mom's side of the family. That's
Oh,
always
shit.
an interesting. It's
Where's
always an
that at?
interesting ordeal. Oklahoma.
Oh.
That's always an interesting ordeal.
Damn, you went north. You went from SA to north, huh?
Oh, I did. And that first day we drove was cold as shit.
Did y'all drive when the ice snow was coming or the ice storm was coming?
No, we that ice storm that just hit down here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Nah, it didn't even really affect San Antonio. Where I work got
Bruh.
hit with ice, but
You saw
where
the
I
pictures
live,
I sent y'all. We couldn't get out of the fucking neighborhood.
yeah, I didn't have any of that. It was rainy, but that was about it.
No, we could not get out the damn neighborhood, bro. It was the ice, the roads, the driveway, everything was just ice.
Oh yeah, I showed y'all what I got over Christmas when I
Yeah.
bought myself.
Oh yeah.
My Power Ranger
Yeah,
morpher.
I don't want to fucking talk to you. Shut up.
That's what I thought.
No, I'm just playing. Look, y'all. I give Phoenix a hard time, but and I give Evan a hard time too. But these guys really are my boys. Y'all know.
We give him a hard time too.
Y'all know the
Oh,
story. I met both of
we're
those boys.
brutal.
Oh yeah, they're way brutal. Met these boys at K1, and they've been my ride or dies ever since. So that's what it's gonna be like.
That we roll.
Phoenix does have, folks, I will let you know, Phoenix does have some videos that will be coming out when he has the time. He's real busy at work. That's why the videos haven't come out. But he does have, I think, a couple JPs, a couple Globals, and one Legends video that will be coming out whenever. And I'm not rushing him. I'm just letting you know that he's got them and they will be out.
Yeah, I'm working on. I think it's the first Beast Goban you did for Global,
Okay.
and then
The first Global one.
yeah, and then I'll have to do your other JP one, your other Global, and then your other Legends.
Okay. Back to what I was talking to about me doing the panel for Command Con and what the panel is about. Phoenix is also directed to you. I'm gonna say I will be starting probably this coming week that video to at least get it planned out and see what I want to do with it. Just in case they do come back and say everything's okay. I want to have it ready to go. But pretty much, I think what's going to happen in that panel is I'm going to have like a maybe 2 to 5, maybe 7-minute video we're going to play. And then at the end of that video, we're probably going to turn it to a more of a question answer and a bounce things off of people. I tend to work better that way. If you watched the last panel from last year, I work better that way than being scripted. I mean, I can handle a script.
We saw from your first panel that scripting is not
Yeah.
your
Oh my
thing.
god, that script lasted a total of like what, a minute?
And
Not even.
we'll talk about that after the stream, because that right there, like, I've had a lot to think about that since that day, and anyway, scripted is not what I do. I work better going off the top of my head, and as y'all know, I'm not as knowledgeable as even Phoenix. Phoenix sometimes has more knowledge about it than me, but I'm even not as knowledgeable as Geekdom, and that's why Geekdom rules the space we're in right now. My only wish is to maybe get a tenth of the thing, so I can get my name and voice out there. But that's whatever.
I don't know. I know it's always on Twitter, but hey, just come across a group of people that still don't understand jack shit about Dragon Ball. And fortunately, I think Danny got caught up in the spiel for a minute.
Well,
What happened?
Oh, they were talking about Vegito's clothing. That it's a lack of creativism, and a plot hole that Vegito and Super didn't have Vegeta's armor. And then I explained that Vegeta views his armor like the actual clothing, where his gloves and boots are interchangeable, because he spent over half his life in the army. What's the one thing everyone in the Frieza army wore? That armor.
Yeah, the armor.
The boots.
Yeah, so it's like they all had different types of gloves or gauntlets or boots, so like that was interchangeable. So it makes sense that when Vegito takes over, he takes over what Goku wears, not what Vegeta wears.
Vegito never wore armor.
No, that's what I'm saying, because even in Super, because Vegeta views the armor as part of his actual clothing in that particular outfit,
Yeah.
his boots are what become the accessory, and that's why Vegito wears the boots instead of that. Plus, I know it's not canon. First off, anyone that says I don't give a fuck, Heroes takes shit from the actual series. Heroes does this all the time. Go look at any of the Vegito fusions and Heroes. They all wear what Goku wears, just flipped. They never wear anything that Vegeta wears.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care that it's not canon. They use the same concept,
Well,
and people still think that for some reason Vegeta's armor should have been on Vegeta, and I'm like, God damn, you people are stupid.
Well, it wasn't the point that it's Goku's gi inverted, and then it's got Vegeta's boots and gloves?
Exactly.
yeah,
It's
that's
exactly
what I
what
thought
it
was.
is.
Yeah.
And that's why in Heroes you can tell, because every time Vegito appears in Heroes, he always wears what Goku wears, just with everything inverted.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how do y'all people not get this shit after 20 years? I figured this out when I was like watching it in 2000 on Toonami.
When you're nuts, ain't even
20
about
years
shit,
later,
boy.
we're still arguing about Vegito.
He was walking around going, "Mommy, look, it's Goku." He's going, "Ah!"
Damn right I was trying to go Kaioken.
Bruh, I tried to go in Super Saiyan one time, passed smooth the fuck out.
You're probably screaming your head
I
off. and
was.
your
I was
parents
screaming
were
my
like,
head off, and I just went bop. I woke up. I was like, "I'll never do that again."
I can fly. Oh wait,
All right, so let's go ahead and get into the chapter.
I forgot what happened. This. Oh yeah, the beta.
Dragon Ball Super Chapter 89. A rival appears. Now, okay, folks, I know we're late to the party on this. I know people have done reviews, and Geekdom, Quaman, name a Dragon Ball YouTuber, and they've done a review on this. But here's the thing. What we do is we take all their reviews and we make them better. No, I'm playing. Just kidding. No, no, you get a different level of knowledge from us, and our feelings are totally different than what, say, Geekdom thinks. Like, Geekdom think his title on his video was like, "There's a new Android" or something like that.
Something like that.
So, I mean, that's not what we're here to. We're here to discuss, because both of the boys have jobs and work a lot. Not only does Phoenix do edits for me, but he also works as a editor for a wedding place. So, he's got a job. And then Evan takes care of people at the hospital. We're not going to tell you what he does because you don't fucking need to know. No, I'm just playing.
The things that man has seen.
oh yeah.
The things he has showed us that he's seen. I mean, wait, what?
That too. Oh my god.
But where was I going with that?
I don't know.
Fuck, y'all messed me up. You messed me up when you said something. Got me off track. I don't know where I'm going now.
The manga.
What was I saying about it? Oh yeah. New Android or something. So we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna go page by page like we normally do. The boys are gonna talk about it. I'm gonna be totally honest with you. I've skimmed through it. I've read it, and I've skimmed through it. I don't particularly care for this chapter. That's just me right off the bat. That's why I'm not really gonna say anything for it. And I'm gonna get hate when I say this, and I'm sorry, but this is what the hate. This is worth the hate. I've always disliked the Great Saiyaman bullshit completely. I've disliked it at all. It's to me, when they did it when I was younger and the way they do it now, it felt like he was trying to show, like, what's the word I'm looking for? Favoritism towards it, but because it was so corny and cheesy, it became annoying to me, is what I'm saying. Like, I'm the Great Saiyaman. Dude, everybody knows who the fuck you are. You're Gohan. You know? Like, honestly, you don't think, you think somebody, like, that goes into the whole, like, Superman argument. Superman puts on glasses and puts on a suit, and he's Clark Kent. Are you fucking kidding me? You can't look at that dude and go, "Oh, that's Superman." Really? That's my whole point. I mean, we're played for as fools here.
I think my big issue with this arc, even though it's only 2 chapters, I'm just, it's hit or miss with how they characterize Trunks and Goten.
Well, yeah, are they grown up tech savvy kids and strong fighters, or are they afraid of ghosts and want to be coddled by their mommy.
Well, to be fair, we never saw in the original Z that Trunks was tech savvy.
No, they like, but you'd think it would make sense that he'd be more tech savvy, just on who his mom.
I don't know. I kind of like what they may seem to be doing. And I think Geekdom kind of did talk about it too. That Trunks, it seems like they're going to push Trunks to not be. He's going to be more the Vegeta character, whereas Bola will end up taking over for her mom. So if we were to truly move past and make the kids the focal front,
like
we would have the Bulma character in Bola, Vegeta's character in Trunks, and Goku's character in Goten. So I kind of like that, and kids always are. It's hit or miss. Yeah, I would agree with you on more if Trunks showed tech savviness back in Z, and then they changed it now. Yeah, I would agree with y'all. But since he never did it before, to me, it's just they're just seeming to push it more towards Bola now, or Brawl, whatever y'all want to call
Dude,
it.
I got like a fucking 5
they're
hit,
making
bro.
him kind of dumb.
Yeah, they have seemed to make him dumb, which kind of I guess is
Well,
they
they
went
make
back
everybody dumb. I mean, they make Goku even stupider than he is.
Yeah, but Trunks was never shown to be a stupid character.
Yeah, he was supposed to. He was pretty smart showing. Yeah,
he was the one making all the plans when they were kids. He
was just always just very childish.
Yeah,
with it. Yeah.
But he was the leader of that duo. But now they're just making him clueless and just horny.
What is this?
Well, I mean, I'm always clueless and horny, but there's that.
Hey, I mean, we may see a combination of Super Goten and Trunks, I'm sorry. Yeah, Super Goten and GT Goten, where he's
like a player
builds up his lady boy abilities, ladies man skill.
Yeah, I was about to say lady boy. Isn't that when they're like
lady killer? Yeah, my bad. Be a lady killer.
I was like, I don't think he's a lady boy. I think he's an actual boy.
Hey, you know.
Well, you never know now. He might.
You never know.
He might identify
he did wear a dress in GT.
Huh?
He did wear a dress in GT.
Yeah, but wasn't that to trick somebody or something for a Dragon Ball?
Yeah, that was to trick the horny catfish.
Yeah. Right.
Phoenix loves that I call him.
Horny catfish. All right.
But yeah, that's
what if says I think Super Trunks would have worked better if he failed out of curiosity and not stupidity. I agree with that. Okay. So.
Oh, with the when he tried to break into his mom's computer.
That's where we're at right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. A few days after the events on Mount Butterfly, Trunks is trying to break into his mom's computer and can't get it done. Then he gets in, he finds blueprints for a creature, and it happens to be Cell. That must be Cell Max. Is that Cell Max?
No, it's Jiro's plan, so it's regular Cell.
So that's regular Cell?
And it's what Hito will end up using to make Cell Max.
Okay.
It's the superior Cell.
You don't like Kaiju?
Yeah.
You don't like Kaiju Cell?
The one that actually has
Godzilla
a character
and stuff like that, but I mean, there's like 45 Godzilla movies. If you've seen one Godzilla movie, you've seen them all. Big lizard comes out of the water, shoots somebody with something, and it's over. I'm done.
Hey now, the Godzilla community is going to come after you now.
I don't care. Cancel me, please.
Hmm?
I don't give a fuck anymore. So that's Bulla. Bulla comes and fixes it. I like this line right here from Bulma. Unbelievable. You inherit plenty of your father's talents, but not a single one of mine. Now,
that makes sense for kids.
I found that that's not that true, though.
I hate that line.
You would still inherit something from his mother. He might not be as proficient or as good as his little baby sister or his mama, but he would definitely be better than you and I.
Well,
it's just frustrating because
we don't. It never explains. It never showed how difficult the thing was. It just it played it off like it. wasn't all that difficult to hack it, but it might have actually been a lot harder, and that just shows the level of proficiency that Boa has.
I agree with What If. He says Cell Max reminded me a bit of Hyrudigan.
I can see that.
I agree.
Also, how is it that Boa is able to fix a virus created by something Dr. Giro made?
Because she probably
Because
built
she's
it on the
smart
spot.
she's smart as her fucking mother, apparently.
But she's
Maybe.
like 3.
Yeah, but it's Bulma. I mean,
Goku was like 5, beating up 40-year-old men.
He was 12. He was 12, to be fair. But,
Okay,
like,
whatever.
Dr. Giro created all these androids.
Your mom was an android.
Whatever. But, like, he was able to turn living people into cyborgs, and then this 3-year-old comes and is like, oh, I fixed the virus created by one of the smartest men on the planet.
Well,
maybe Bulma's computer had a good firewall, and she
Wait,
just
hold on just a second, Phoenix.
Oh.
If you look on the screen, Evan, and you see right here, and she fixes it, Bulma answers that question for you. It says, meanwhile, it's clear that Bra takes after me. Oh, wow.
I think that's played up for laughs.
I'm not laughing because it's not.
Oh, there
It's
is
just
something
frustrating, dude.
at the end of the stream. I do want to talk about something that's not related to Dragon Ball, and y'all are probably gonna think I'm stupid, but we'll talk about it.
Okay.
Right. So, job, blah blah blah. Now we're going to school, and okay, all right. This is weird to me. Okay, this girl of mine now is however her body is. Okay, but inside of that 12-year-old body, 14-year-old body, there is a 50-year-old woman.
Trunks.
They should be like in their late teens, I would think.
Yeah,
Let's
they're
just
like
say
16,
fucking
17.
15. Let's just say 16. They're both 16 years old. But inside that 16-year-old girl right here that I'm going around with the cursor, there is a 50-year-old woman in there. Okay? And you're going to tell me that this 50-year-old woman is going to fall in love with a 16-year-old boy?
Oh, we haven't shown that. She's shown every affection towards future Trunks, which is in his 30s.
Yes, but if you remember from the, let's see, was Frieza? No, was it Battle?
She's shown no interest
in the Frieza movie. Young Trunks was talking to old Trunks, and she was mouth agape, hearts in her eyes, looking at both of them.
It was at future Trunks. It wasn't towards little Trunks, and that was in the Black Saga.
Go back and watch it again, Phoenix.
I will.
Go back because she was going, oh my God, I'm gonna have sex with that fool, and he's like,
the only time I think Mai has like, I don't know if she reciprocated but acknowledged this is I think there was a line in Resurrection F the movie where she called Trunks her boyfriend, but I think she was joking, or at least I hope.
I'd have to go back and see that scene exactly, but I think it was meant to be implied as just like a gag moment.
Yeah.
Like where a girl's like, this is my boyfriend, to get out of something.
Says, Trunks, be sure to catch her up to speed. Yes, sir. Hey, is it true you live at Capsule Court as an employee? So the company houses you and you're working while going to school too? Tell us, Mai, do you have a boyfriend? And then Trunks goes, quit it, Skull. Obviously she doesn't. Baita. Okay. This guy, Baita.
Beta?
Oh, yeah, I can read, I promise. Beta. I know English. Hi, my name's AJ. I know English. Oh, I'm being canceled for that. Jesus Christ.
Yep.
Oh, well, I don't care. Fuck it. Let's keep going.
There's already someone getting more heat than you right now. He shall not be named, but we all know who. What's happening? Fucking Seth.
Oh, bruh. We'll talk about that at the end of this, too, because I don't... We'll talk about it. Okay? Beta is... Spoiler alert. Is this the new android?
Not a chance.
Not a chance?
No.
You don't think?
Absolutely not. He's a normal dude, clearly.
Oh,
He looks like General Blue.
but wait a minute. But wait a
He
minute.
does.
He looks like who?
General Blue.
Dude, he does. I was wondering who he looked like. I was like, who does he look like?
He looks like the General Blue from Path to Power, not so much like the one from like the original General Blue.
Yeah, but like
That's true. Yeah. No.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
I do have to give props to Trunks knowing how to hoop. I'm down with that. I'm happy to see a super human / Saiyan / badass able to play basketball. Well, sweetie, today you're on fire. Let's just say I usually hold back, and he's not holding back. And then, boom. This is why I think he's an android. Because look, Trunks after images on him and pulls up in front of him, and he still gets to the hoop. That's made it. You jerk, get your head in the game, Trunks. Beta is kind of awesome, yeah. Ving! Look, they're
Trunks
watching
is
him.
clearly lacking.
Did you see that blue-haired boy just now? Hey, that's Dr. Hito talking to Alpha.
Uh-huh.
And then a bunch of zombie things. I guess that's his crew now or whatever.
I mean, those are all little androids that he made.
Name is Hito. Sorry, Dr. Headcase. My name is Hito, not Headcase. Okay, that's kind of funny. I guess that's what I get for cutting costs with making. Oh, okay, so he made them. See, like I said, I skimmed through it, didn't really read it. Beta number 1, hunt him down for me. Roger that. So he's beta number 1. So
yes.
Dun dun dun. He is the android. Now, the question is, seeing how I
was that really a surprise to you?
No.
Okay.
The question is he evil, or is he just a misunderstood teen android that needs love in his heart?
Every villain is evil.
They're all evil. Next page. See the thing on the back of his head? No, I'm thinking more like an android. A different type than 8, though. A ghoulie. Okay. All right, let's talk about it. Let's talk about Trunks being... Well, let's see. He's 16, possibly able to go Super Saiyan 2 right now. We don't know that, though. We'll just say he knows perfected Super Saiyan 1, okay?
Yeah, let's go with that.
And he's able to go perfected Super Saiyan 1, but he's scared of a ghost.
I don't know why people are so bothered by that and not the fucking being retarded with technology.
Because, Evan, didn't you know these guys are so strong they can't have any irrational fears at all?
Who's afraid of needles and people don't get bothered by that?
Who?
Goku, he's afraid of needles.
Well, I'm not bothered by that because I fucking hate needles. I'm afraid of them too, and I've had them multi times, and I hate them.
And in the anime, Vegeta is afraid of worms.
I don't know if he's necessarily afraid of them or just grossed out by them.
I think people are having an issue with this Trunks thing is because during Gotenks they make the kamikaze attack, and people are like, "But that's a ghost." It's not. It's just a key in the shape of a ghost. Not the same thing.
Yeah.
Goten is also half of that person's personality.
Exactly. It's likely that in Gotenks they're not afraid of ghosts because Goten's not afraid of ghosts.
Yeah. Well, they also have an attack called Super Ghost Kamikaze or whatever. So it's like, how can you be scared of a ghost, but yet you create ghosts when you spit them out your mouth, bud?
But they're not ghosts. They're
Phoenix, I will drive down to San Antonio and choke your ass, okay?
They're all just manifestations of ki.
You're just a manifestation of ki.
Yeah.
Manifest me some tickets to Kamehacon 5, please, because I ain't heard shit, and I'm getting worried.
We told you to get your ticket.
He's done this the past 2 times. He's gonna get a panel.
You don't know that, dude. They changed the owners on us. It's not just Slaytosh running it no more.
Oh yeah.
They're bound to give you one.
But Jens and Slaytosh were sitting there the last day and said, "Yeah, you're gonna get one if you sign up for it."
See?
But then that could be just blowing smoke in my asshole.
Well, we know that can't be the case because you don't like that.
No, I don't want that at all. Nothing in the butt. No butt. No butt. Dude, I could never go to prison because somebody would try to rape me and I'd just have to die. Because you just kill me because you're not getting my butthole. Just kill me.
Just swallow razor blades like some of the people I see.
Okay, so anyway, more like an android. They're in the locker room. Dr. Hito tells Beta to test and see what kind of superpowers. Throws the football at him. Trunk ducks down and ties his shoe. Of course, he probably felt the ball the whole time.
I love that shit because that is some old school gag comedy there. That's
there is
funny.
Spider-Man. That's Spider-Man 1, Tobey Maguire.
Yeah, that is some old school comedy. That is gag humor. That shit's funny.
That I agree with that. But the Great Salesman 1 and blah 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 blah. That shit, go the fuck away, please. Sorry. There. Hits the ball bounces off of Trunk's head, hits the extinguisher and blows foam all over.
I'm all over it. What?
If you can see me now. I said the ball hits the extinguisher and blows foam all over him, and I just went.
No, I see the face.
Man, you okay, poor Beta? And he's just like, face full of white stuff.
Pause.
Going, I'll get you. Now they're in a lunch line.
And your little dog, too.
Yeah, right? Like, now they're in a lunch line. I don't eat much. That was kind of cool. We gave him his soup into his bowl. Or did Trunks just catch it?
No, he threw it and Trunks actually just caught it.
That's sick. Okay. All right then. Next, they're in class and they're doing mathematics. He's not giving himself away. Find another chance. Okay, time's up.
Hold on, AJ. Before you keep going, I'm gonna say something. It'll probably bother you, but I genuinely think that had Toriyama just leaned into his comedic roots for the entire series instead of making it like he can still have fights and whatnot, but really leaned into the comedic roots.
Like Dragon Ball.
The Dragon Ball story would be just as popular, if not more popular, than what it is now. Because Toriyama really knows how to do comedy.
I'd agree, because if it went like Dragon Ball went, there was fights, but most of the time it was fucking hilarious.
Yeah. I think if he just stayed with that, it would be just as popular, if not more.
I agree.
Because it's what he's really good at.
I'll agree with that.
I know people love their action, but I think that's why I like Dragon Ball more than Z, because you can tell where Toriyama was really, really having fun with what he was writing, whereas the other ones, I know he didn't hate Z, but you can tell he probably loved the comedic side a lot more. The gags are there.
Well, that's why I think that's why Team 4-Star resonated with people when we didn't have Dragon Ball as much, as because those guys, Lanny, Takahara, Grant, all them up there, they put the jokes that we'd want to hear that made the show better to me. Like, well, I guess what I'm trying to say is there's a lot of people that say Team 4-Star made Dragon Ball what it is in America. I don't agree with that. What I agree with is that they helped it along. There was people who knew what Dragon Ball was and who watched Z and stuff like that. But with the invention of Team 4 Star and their Dragon Ball Z from Raditz to right before the Buu saga influenced people who were casual fans to like it more. Some of those casuals have turned into hardcore fans, but others have stayed casual and are part of that 90-95% that we talk about every now and then. But shit, I just derailed my own fucking self. I had a great thought.
Yeah, I think the show would be just as good if it was comedic.
And I agree.
And Team 4 Star showed how well the series can be loved in a comedic sense.
Mm-hmm.
And given the way Toriyama is real good with it's very slapstick humor, very Three Stooges.
Yeah.
Maybe and the new audience might be a little turned off because most new age audience don't get slapstick humor.
Well,
but all of us that grew up in the 80s and 90s, we would have loved that shit.
Yeah.
Because it would have been hilarious.
Like people like Evan's age. And maybe, well, no, because I think you're only a couple years younger than me. But Evan's like 20-something. You know, people like Evan's age and stuff, they saw, Team 4 Star, and they thought it was like a resurgence of Dragon Ball. But what it really was fans getting a hold of it and doing it the way they wanted it to. And everybody just happened to agree with it.
Oh, yeah.
They kept it relevant in the little drought between GT ending and Battle of Gods.
Yeah, because I mean,
That's what I think.
It was 2005 when GT finally went off the air, and we got Battle of the Gods in 2015. So 10 years without anything.
Yeah,
and then all the video games just did the same story, right?
Yeah.
Boo.
But because they could, and people would buy it.
I mean, the Budokai games were fucking blast. Oh wait, we're off topic.
Tenkaichi's.
No, that's good. Budokai was a good game. I like Budokai 3 especially.
Yes.
So now let's get back to the thing. So Trunks gets beat at mathematics, but do you think he let himself lose?
I mean, it's a robot. It being really smart with numbers can be programmed. I don't see that being. I don't see that as a sign of Trunks being dumb.
No, I didn't think that. Just everything else.
I thought maybe what I was getting from it is he's got stress, and stuff like that, and he was trying to beat him in a competition.
Yeah.
So now they're after school, and somebody's got who is that? Goten with that?
Yeah, that's Goten.
Just lift up the truck for no reason.
No, bro. He even says why. Look at the bottom. He sees a ball roll under the truck.
Even if I dodge, it'll still hit mine. He's gonna knock that stuff over. Give me a break. That's all it says. There's no.
Yeah,
this is a ball, and he picks up.
At the very bottom of the panel.
That must be Beta watching him. I've got your ball. What the? Whoa! Yikes! I showed off my power by mistake. That idiot. He knows pulling stunts like that is off limits at school. Mine's like, oh, it's Goten.
That's the shit that's why I like these kinds of arc, because you can let them get away with the fact. Yeah, let the people who have astronomical strength do insane shit, and people going, what in the hell?
Yeah.
And they're like, it was a balloon.
Why don't they just say they were trained by Mr. Satan?
Yeah.
Anyone ever seen Mr. Satan one hand a truck?
No.
He pulled like 6 buses.
Yeah, he did pull 6 buses.
That was with his whole body. He's holding a truck with his arm.
But that's still more than one truck.
Hey, listen here, punk. I am the world martial arts champion of the world. I can pull 16 buses by myself. Oh, yeah.
But, like, if they wanted to hide their cover, just be like, yo, Mr. Satan is my sister-in-law's father. He's the one, he trains me. Yeah, and then they know that Goku is a former
world champion.
Tournament champion.
And they think Hercule's strong as shit, so...
I mean, I don't know why they don't just use that narrative anyway. My dad's a former champion, and my like grandpa-in-law is Mr. Satan.
Yeah. Yeah. I can't believe it.
Father slash non
My
uncle,
daughter,
whatever.
my little girl Vidal married that boy Gohan. He's got a brother named Goten. Oh yeah, he's a strong ass little kid. Anyway, so Dr. Hito says, "Great, now transform and get that disc back." And he transforms and it says Beta 1. Okay, here comes the stuff that I hate now.
Oh
This
boy.
costume bullshit. I mean, it's like a good thing, but it's also like a kick in the ass. It's like they're trying to be a Power Ranger just to be a Power Ranger. You know what I mean?
That's how I took it. It's just Power Rangers.
Like, you don't need to be a Power Ranger if you're an android as powerful as shit. You don't have to have the spandex suit and the face covers and stuff like that. You're a damn super whatever at this point.
They're trying to hide. Are you talking about the android or Trunks?
All of them.
Well, Trunks and Goten are trying to keep their identity secret. The android, I don't know why he's acting the way he is. Well, he's created by Hedo, who
That's
is
the
a fan of
same thing.
superheroes.
He's like Gohan. That's the reason why Gohan made because of the damn Ginyu Force. That might just be
No, they covered the face for the same reason Gohan did. He didn't want people to follow after him because he was doing all this crazy stuff as Saiyaman. So it's the same concept.
So he transforms. That's like
Ranger style.
And then he says that costume is so cringe, bro. Are you really serious?
He says cringe.
Yeah, look, that costume is so cringe. You a cosplayer or something? God, are you really gonna start a fight here? That's obviously our. And then Mai goes, that's obviously Beta. I am Beta number 1, Dr. Hero's masterwork. All right, next. Hito, never heard of the guy. The entire world would come to know the doctor's name. You're not getting away. Punches at Goten. Goten dodges him. Goten's just dodging him. Stops him. I said, cut it out. What disc? That's a good question.
Power Rangers.
Yo, hold on.
What?
That's a good question. Excuse me. Drew, What If Universe said, would the Dragon Ball universe citizens remember when the Saiyans invaded Earth? That's something I think about.
I mean,
it's never been specifically said that the memories have been wiped of them.
What? Gohan's what? He's supposed to be like 24 yeah, he's 7 years old. So he's like 24? 25? The Saiyans invaded when he was... Well, no, because he's 7 years older than Goten. So if Goten's like 16, 17, that puts Gohan around 23, 24, right. Maybe 25. But it was over 20 years ago. So, albeit besides people Goten's age, most of them should somewhat remember.
People.
Well, all the people that Nappa blew up in that town never came back.
Oh yeah, they never technically made that wish, did they?
What?
Well, they had to bring back all the people on Namek.
Yeah. All right, so this time he throws a punch. Saiyaman 1 shows up, which we all know is fucking Trunks.
Saiyaman!
Hey, remember that guy hands the thing to Goten? Goten says thanks. Tougher than zombies. Did he put the suit on, or is that Trunks still? I think that's Trunks still. Yeah, that's Saiyaman 1. Saiyaman S1. And then this guy right here. Dr. Hito, bro, I want to slap Dr. Hito. I really want to slap him after this comment right here. I feel like I know him from somewhere. What a sharp costume. So stylish, and yet we cannot lose this battle. You know what to do, Beta number 1. Roger that. And so amazingly awesome cool.
Hito is just a total fanboy over superheroes and stuff. That's all it is. The stupid costumes, the over the top bull crap, all of that. He's
Dude,
just
he's
a
like
big
a person
fan.
that believes wrestling's real.
Well, the storylines are fake, yes, but the stunts are real.
Well, I mean, yeah, I know the stunts are real, but I'm talking like, everything. They think everything is real.
Those people that are like, no, they truly hate each other.
Like,
I mean,
yeah,
maybe.
that one thing. Remember that? That was my life. That guy crying in the stands talking to the wrestler. Remember that? You ever seen that?
I know the meme where the dude's like, I just want to thank you for what you guys do.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. That's the one I'm talking about. There's people that believe that shit, and I'm just like, look,
it's still real to me, damn it.
it's still real to me. I'm like, look, dude, the bumps they take, the hits they take are real as shit. But as for Stone Cold Steve Austin wanting to have sex with Stephanie McMahon, well, he might really want to, but that's just a storyline. That ain't happening. Okay.
You trying to tell me you don't believe Stone Cold beat up Vince McMahon in the hospital? Not at all.
I cannot believe you. That meme is so funny. It's still real to me, damn it.
Drew.
Okay.
You mean to tell me the Undertaker did not come back to life like 80 times over the course of a 20-year career? Bullshit.
Dude, no shit.
Yeah.
No shit. This is the honest to God truth. The first time I ever saw Undertaker get knocked down, he lay on the ground and then he popped up like he does. I was like, bruh, the fuck is wrong with this guy? I was like, why is he sitting up like that? Then I realized it was one of his characters. And then when they would bury each other alive and shit, remember that?
Yeah.
I remember he got buried one time, and it was like 5 minutes they were looking at the earth and stuff. I actually got worried, bruh. Like, I was nervous. I was like, this nigga...
Oh my God.
This dude gonna die.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm done after that. Sorry.
This man is dead.
I was like, this dude's dead. And then all of a sudden, you see his pink glove, or not pink, purple glove, come through the dirt and like reach up, and I'm just sitting there. I think I was like, what years was he wrestling? It was what, 90 something to two.
Undertaker?
Yeah, he was
like late 80s.
30 years.
Yeah, it was like the late 80s through the 90s to like 2005.
How long did
in the end?
Undertaker wrestle? 30 years.
Good lord.
Bro,
Yeah.
I'm trying to find out. Hold on.
But yeah, that's Hito. All the marking out over the superhero and all whatnot. Yeah, that's all.
87, bro. No, but
Yeah,
that's not when he hit WWF. WWF was no, WCW was 89. That's when he was Mean Mark Callis. I remember that. But that wasn't when he became what's his name?
He was Undertaker once he went full WWE, wasn't it?
No, I think he was debuted Undertaker 1990. So I was in October 1990. I was 10 years old.
Got you, old man.
And I remember that because I was like, this dude's laying on the ground. He think he's dead, and he's come back to life and stuff like that. But I mean, I was a 10-year-old kid. I didn't know any better, right? I'm 43, almost 43 now, and I'm like, this is fun to watch, but nobody died.
I don't remember. Maybe you do, Evan. Did they mention how old Dr. Hito actually is?
But I would think that he is Dr. Giroux's grandson. He is the nephew of Gevo, who is the person Giroux is the son Giroux modeled 16 after.
Well, then we'd have to do mathematics. How many years has it been since the Dr. Giroux thing?
That doesn't matter. He had two sons. One of them is dead. The other one survived. We don't know what happened to the alive one.
That's true. They never said anything about him.
Well, the one that died basically became Andrew.
I would think that he's between Trunks and Gohan's ages. That's what I like to think.
based on appearance and things he says, especially throughout the movie, I would, I could see him being between those 2 years for sure.
23?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
So he's still kind of kid-like in a lot of ways. I mean, come on, guys. We watch Dragon Ball. We get hyped up over
people screaming.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. So now
look, I got chills when Goku and Frieza threw down with Jiren. I was like, oh. I mean,
dude,
come on,
dude. Hold up. We're pausing the thing for a minute. Yes. When Frieza, when they were sliding down that thing, and Frieza goes, "Monkey, you're gonna have to throw me," and Goku goes, "Okay, yeah." I was like, "No way." And then they started flying at him, and they were both like super, like he was purple and Goku was yellow. I was like, bro, this is the fucking awesomest thing I've ever seen in my life.
See? We're all been there.
But then, like, that was good. I mean, that was pretty good, but the best one was dun, 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 dun. You know?
It's a pretty hype song. I'm not gonna. I mean, think about it. First CommandCon, we were chanting for, we were chanting Satan when they were introducing everybody.
Yeah.
When Ryo Horikawa come in, we were chanting Vegeta. I mean, come on, we've all been Dr. Hito.
Well, yeah, okay.
Look, I'll be honest. I'm sure AJ will agree with this too. Maybe not Evan; he's younger. But if I ever would have actually met JDF, I probably would have cried. Actually, I know I would have cried, 100%.
I met him. I 100%.
I never got into Power Rangers, but I can see.
I'm gonna speak on this real quick. I was 13 years old when I first saw the Power Rangers. 1993.
Not you, old man.
It was a 13 was a weird age for me because I wasn't a little boy anymore, but I wasn't a man. You know, I was like a teenager. So
yeah,
I was starting to like.
That's what you were 13.
I was starting to hate things that I didn't like, and I didn't think I was gonna like Power Rangers because it was like it looked like a kiddie show. There's colored people. You know, they got colored suits on, and they're Power Rangers, and yay! I thought, so I watched. I think I watched the first episode. I think it was called the Space Dumpster or whatever, when Rita gets let out. And what got me was how Rita came out of that thing. After 10,000 years, I'm free now to conquer Earth. And then it switched to Alpha and Zordon and going to Alpha. Find us 5 teenagers with attitude. I was like, all right, this is kind of cool. And then I watched the episode and I was like, all right, cool. But I thought it was cool until Green with
You're right. Green with Envy.
Yeah, Green with Envy. The first episode when JDF came into the thing. I remember when they showed him. I was watching the episode and I said, that's a new character. He's green, he's dressed up, he's a new character. I don't know if he's good or bad. He's a new character. Of course, that was 4 episodes. You find out that Rita kidnaps him, has the green power coin, makes him the Green Ranger, da-da-da-da-da. I ended up hating him by the end of that because he made a date with Kimberly, and I always thought that him and Kimberly were going to get together. But you know what? He ended up getting with Catherine, the second Pink Ranger.
Mm-hmm.
But I always thought him and Kimberly were going to be bumping uglies until the day they died. Still the greatest love story, bro, because Kimberly was just shook with that dude. For real. Like, every time she saw him, this dude would come in. I remember one of the later episodes, he comes in dripping wet from, like, karate practice, and she's just, like, dripping wet from karate practice, if you know what I mean.
Indeed she was.
Going back to what you said about the CommandCon Phoenix, that the Satan chanting was a great memory, but my favorite was the opening ceremonies for K2, and AJ knows why.
Well, I did what?
Wait, what did you do?
Yeah, of K2, the opening ceremonies, whenever all the actors are being shown, and AJ knows which one was the highlight.
Oh, Stephanie.
Oh yeah.
That bitch was drunk.
I was laughing so hard. AJ was like, "Dude, this bitch is fucking hammered."
I was like, this bitch is drunk, bro. What the fuck? She almost fell off the stage. She did fall off backstage. Danny told me.
Dude, she grabbed the fucking mic from whoever was announcing them, and I'm
I
like,
thought it
dude,
was
this is
Danny.
I think it was Danny.
Because Danny hosted the first two. The third one, he showed up just as like a guest. He was not at the last one, and I don't think he's going to be coming to K5 either. I think he's doing until some things happen.
Yeah.
we got one.
We'll talk about that off camera.
All in all, I was just bringing up, we've all been Dr. Hito. So.
Yeah, for sure. So, shows up. He's got an exoskeleton now. This is, okay. Redundant much? He's an android inside a mechanical bodied android.
Yeah.
Redundant. Why? What's the point? If he can beat you without the exoskeleton on, unless the exoskeleton is made of kachin or kuchin or whatever the strongest thing is that broke the Z sword,
Gotcha.
you're not going to stand a chance. And you still might not stand a chance with that now.
But why dirty your hands when you can just have another? That reminded me of Pilaf so much, though.
Yeah.
Like, I know that Pilaf is weak, and so it makes sense for Pilaf.
Yeah, it makes
but that
sense.
just reminded me of Pilaf.
Well, and I guess that's what I was trying to say without remembering about Pilaf. But Pilaf, like you said, it makes sense for Pilaf to have that because he's just basically an earthling or whatever he is. You know,
Goblin?
he's got no powers,
Yeah.
so he has to have that. But this dude's an android that seemed to be a couple pages back, at least on level with base Goten and Trunks. And we of course we don't really know what their base is at this point, but we could probably say with 100% certainty their base right now is probably as strong as Super Saiyan 3 Goku and Buu Saga.
Oh no.
No, I'd say their base, given just how much they do and don't do, I could say their base is comparable to where everybody was in the Cell Saga. Like maybe like mid to late base power levels of the Cell Saga.
Like,
but they're not Super Saiyan 3 Goku level.
No way.
Like are you talking like Super Saiyan 2, like Gohan level Cell Saga?
No, I think he was like base Vegeta and base Trunks were in the Cell games.
So not even base Goku and Gohan and Super Saiyan, base those.
Yeah. Not them at their max Super Saiyan levels. Like base of Goten and Trunks is like base where everybody was in the Cell.
I disagree.
Look
how many years it's been, though.
You think current base form Trunks and Goku could take on Goku at Super Saiyan 3? From the Buu Saga?
If you put Buu Saga Super Saiyan 3, okay, I'm talking the one where he shows Fat Buu, not the one after he's already been dead. Excuse me, they do the wish and he gets his energy back and he fights Kid Buu. I'm talking about the first one. He doesn't know it very well yet. He hasn't used it many times. Because I do believe the one fighting Kid Buu would wash them easy. Easy wash. But I think the first one you see where he tells where he shows Fat Buu the transformation, he goes, "This is what we call a Super Saiyan. And this is a Super Saiyan beyond Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan 2. And then he goes, this is to go further beyond. He sits there and screams for 45 days.
I don't think so.
I don't know. I can see where you're getting that. I don't know.
Because he even states, he says, he tells Buu after he gets to Super Saiyan 3, his voice gets lower, he goes, "I'm sorry, you had to wait long for that one. I'm not used to this form yet."
Well, because he's never transformed in the real world before.
I know, but when you say you're not used to it, that means you're not used to the transformation, you're not used to the energy burn off, you're not used to the energy conservation. So therefore, it is not a perfected technique. So therefore, I believe Trunks and Goten right now in Super, as we're looking at them on this page, could probably beat that Super Saiyan 3 Goku. But the Super Saiyan 3 Goku versus Kid Buu at the end of the Buu saga would stomp him.
A big stretch, man. I don't have to say that's a big one. I can see them burning out that power.
Yeah. I think we're gonna have to. We might have to do a video on that. Somebody write that down to remind me. Okay. That's
right.
one of y'all two boys. Write that down to remind me about it. Because we might have to. We probably gonna have to make a video about that. Do a little research and see what we can. See what we can get. We'll do a Discord video where us three are talking about it and discussing it, and then let the people discuss down in the comments below. How about that?
Good with that.
All right, cool. We'll do that. Just write it down so we don't forget it, please. Because I smoke a lot of weed. Actually, it's time to hit it again. So hold on.
Oh my god.
God damn it. I hate that. Okay, so now back to the where we're going. Fires a missile at Trunks from his suit. Trunks goes and catches it. He one-arms it. Throws it out into the water. Almost hits Dr. Hito's place. It goes right by their window. That's so. Okay. Here's another question I got for you guys. Because we know Goten and Trunks. Well, that's Trunks. Never mind. Forget the Goten. Goten's not doing nothing right now. We know Trunks can sense energy. That's one thing they've learned. So, do you think he sensed those things, those life forms of Dr. Hito and the other android? Well, maybe not the androids because they don't have it, but Dr. Hito's life, and threw it away from the building, thinking it was a good guy?
I think he just chunked it and it happened to go over their bomb.
Because he says, "Where'd he toss it?" And he goes, "Over there, Doc." Ah! He redirected it to the sea.
Yep, I think he threw it towards the sea, and Dr. Hito just happens to be over there by the sea.
And then Mai gets crushed by the thing, and Trunks goes, "Not my boomer!"
My.
Trunks gonna have a my boomer moment.
He will. He probably will. I can see that being the end of this. Yeah. That's how the arc's going to end.
There's the disc. She's got the disc. Grabbed the girl. She's trying to grab the girl. Oh, they grabbed her. Stopped. Oh, look at him. There it is. There it is right there. You see it? That panel? Stop this, beta number one. The only thing he didn't go is, "That's my boomer!" Or, "That's my mind." Oh, that sounds weird.
It's a mouthful.
That's my. That's my.
My. Yeah.
That's kind of like the NSYNC, the Backstreet or no, the NSYNC Bye 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 song.
Yeah. Bye.
My. She went and stole a disc. Now you ain't gonna get all your shit. Anyway, sorry. You may hate me, but it ain't no lie. My. Okay, sorry.
Damn.
Sorry about that.
AJ's in the fucking boy band. It's hilarious.
Bro, look. Okay, if you're gonna call me out on that, I'm gonna discuss it. Okay, because the first concert I ever went to was a New Kids on the Block concert.
Oh my god!
I forget. You're.
Oh,
New
actually,
Kid.
no. Wait. I lie. My mom just heard me say that, and my first concert was actually Alabama. The country music group was Alabama when I was 5 years old. But my second concert that I remember was New Kids on the Block. But the reason I went to that concert is because there was two girls in this place, in this nursery that I was at, that I liked. We were like 9 years old, right? And I liked them, so I wanted to get tickets to New Kids on the Block to be like a pimp, you know? So we got tickets and we went down. Well, I lived in Louisiana at the time, and we went down to Lafayette to the Cajun Dome. and sat there, and dude, we were in the fucking nosebleeds. Like the new kids on the block looked like ants. But we sat there, and I mean, it was a pretty good. I mean, besides it being a boy band concert, it was a pretty damn good concert. They were hyped. They sang their songs good, and they danced and stuff like that. And I was pretty cool with it.
He was a boy band for life.
Yeah. Oh, I like New Kids on the Block. I still like New Kids on the Block. They released a song about 2 years ago called "Boys in the Band," and you go watch the video on that. They do like from the 50s to now, like dressed up as it and stuff like that, as like the boy bands, and it's got NSYNC shows up in it, Backstreet Boys shows up in it, New Edition shows up in it, because basically New Kids on the Block was the white New Edition.
Yeah.
So, all right, so we're gonna get off that and get back onto Dragon Ball Super now. I'm sorry, folks. We went into that tangent. I just had to talk about it. See, there's a lot of things Evan and Phoenix don't know about me because they're both younger than me. I'll be 43 in May, okay? So I've done some shit and seen some shit that they don't know about. Like, I told them last KamehamehaCon that I went to college, and they both looked at me like I murdered their grandmother.
What? Not because of your age, just because you going to college is kind of astonishing.
Because of AJ going to college, right?
Yeah.
Y'all think I'm some dumb? That's great. You're my friends, and you think I can't go to college? Thanks, Phoenix, you fucking bitch.
AJ majored in beer bongs and regular bongs.
Actually, I majored in ping pong and pussy.
Hey, ping pong.
Yeah, fuck, dude, I can play some ping pong. Let's play some ping pong, dog. Dude, I'm good with the 3 P's. Pool, ping pong, and pussy. I'm good with those 3 P's. Somebody clip that and put it on Twitter. I'm good with the 3 P's. Pool, ping pong, and pussy.
They will. Go ahead.
Do it, Phoenix.
What else? Pool, ping pong, and pussies.
I'm good. Look, I'm serious. I want that on Twitter before I go to bed tonight. I want y'all to put it on there. Me saying that and zoom in on my face and have me say pool, ping pong, and pussy. I'm with the 3 P's. Here, I'll give you an even better one. Here we go. Hi, my name is AJ, and I'm down with the 3 P's: pool, ping pong, and pussy.
Yep, that's the part that's going up.
There you go. All right, now back to Super. People are watching this going, what the fuck is wrong with this dude?
We don't know. We're friends with him, and we don't even know.
They have no clue. They have no clue. Did y'all know I've been arrested before?
See?
Yes, I did. You told me.
Okay. Did you know, Phoenix?
I'm pretty sure you've told me at least once, but I probably forgot.
Drinking and vehicle driving.
Littering and smoking the reefer.
Well, no, it wasn't that. It was alcohol. But I was
AJ wanted to play GTA in real life.
I did, and I fucking failed. I ended up in jail. I didn't get my guns back. I didn't get my money. Nothing. And I got
those cuffs on, and the whole world stopped selling and busted.
Look, I got 4 stars before I got out the neighborhood. I was like, what? All right, let's get back to this. We got to finish this, and then we can fuck around, all right? So, fires more missiles. Fires it out of his ass. That's a joke somewhere. That's a joke somewhere, folks.
Firing it out of his ass?
He's firing missiles out of his ass.
It's probably a reference to Astro Boy.
Maybe. Anyway,
because he can fire guns out of his butt.
Another one shows up. Is that Trump still? Yeah, that's still Trump. Trump goes and takes care of all the dude. See that right there? Can y'all see the panel?
Yeah.
All right, you see where I'm at with my cursor? That would be where Trump's is fighting the missiles and stuff, like going real fast and fighting the missiles and stuff.
Yeah.
That's all I want, bro. I just want to be able to move that fast and stop shit like that. That's all I want.
Good with a 3P. I'm good with those 3P. Somebody clip that.
Somebody clip that video. All right, so then he goes and punches him in the lower half.
They will.
And then steam cleaner. You can't escape me, Bender one steam cleaner. X2, thanks a bunch. Breaks the thing up. They devolve. Get my. Okay, cleanup complete. Say I'm in X1, X2, here to mop up evil. The cleanup heroes. You know, I don't know, bro. I'm just whatever. And then Mai's trying to say something, and then Goten blocks Trunks from saying something. Now they're looking up. Maybe I'll run into him again. Hito University, or is that Hito's lab? I guess that's just his lab. Beta goes back to him and says, sorry, I lost him. Did you get the autographs? I was fighting them. Okay, that's funny. Well, did you get their autographs? No, I was fighting them. Work on the next androids. Wasn't Saiyaman 2's red cape just the coolest? Let's start with that. Okay, sure. To be continued. Okay, so let's give me a second.
Yeah, but you see, when Trunks saved her, she envisions future Trunks, not.
Yeah, because she's not a pedophile.
I think she's a pedophile.
Oh, no, I agree with you. She's not. At least not yet. She ain't shown.
Why does someone want her to be hooking up with someone a quarter her age?
I think she's a pedophile.
Because they've been doing old men towards young women for too long. They gotta showcase that old women can be attracted to young men too.
I mean, old. Oh,
wait, what?
Said that wrong. But she's not old. She's like middle aged.
Yeah, but come on.
Only on the inside, though.
You gotta remember, Evan. Clearly, when Japan does these old to young people thing, people in America believe that they are above everybody, and their opinions matter more than everybody. You can't be more than a year older than somebody, apparently, because apparently, based on some dumbasses on Twitter, even I'm too old for my wife. Imagine that. Even though I'm only 3 years older.
That's not. My parents were.
That doesn't work like that.
No, I know it don't. But honestly, for me, I don't know why they keep calling Maya a pedophile. She hasn't done anything to even remotely showcases that. She has the hots for.
I'm just saying she's
a pedophile. I said Tully wants her to be a pedophile.
Yeah, I know. Like the character's not done anything yet. Honestly, it seems like Toei's not even doing it right now. At least right now, I'm not going to say they won't, but right now it just seems like Trunks has this teenage hormonal crush on Mai because he doesn't know that Mai is actually a late 50s-year-old woman in the body of a young person. But since she seems to remember it, or at least they seem to be inconsistent, but she seems like she kind of remembers, like has the memories of being from like when she was actually an adult. She seems to have the hots for the 30-year-old version of him. So at least to her, she's like, I don't like you when you're this age, but when you're like 30, then we can have a conversation. That's how they're pushing it right now. Will they change it? Fuck, I don't know. Probably.
It makes everybody uncomfortable.
Like I said, I'm not uncomfortable with it yet because she doesn't seem to reciprocate anything from Trunks. But if she does, then yes, they're gonna start. It'll be
weird.
It's gonna be weird at that point.
Weird. and then it'll
Yeah.
get to gross. But I
And then
I wasn't calling her a pedophile. I was just saying it's getting sussy.
It's getting there. I'm not going to deny that.
But anyway, so I'm gonna give the boys the floor and let them discuss how they felt about the chapter. Then I'll give my little rundown, and then we'll finish that, and we'll discuss anything after that. So, fellas, take the reins. One of y'all.
No,
start.
I enjoy it. I like the slapstick humor. I like the goofiness of Dragon Ball. As I said earlier, I think Dragon Ball would have been just as fine off as a purely basically comedy from the whole way through. So I enjoy it when they do these types of arcs like this. It does make the arc feels pointless though because we know where it's leading. So it seems pointless to make it as if it's something important. So I can see how people are complaining that there's no point to really be invested in it because there's
May I
no
interject
reason
for
to.
a second?
Yeah,
After I die, real quick, hold on.
makes sense.
What you were saying about we know where it's going. Yeah, we know where it's going, but I think what they're trying to do, and hopefully they're gonna do, and this part right here, I don't think is. It might be part of it, might not. It might explain why in the movie we only see messed up fusion Gotenks in it and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because like, fuck, bro, I lost my train of thought again.
You can quit hitting the chronics.
Damn, dude.
No, I was just thinking, and like if I don't like, it gets to a point sometimes if I don't say exactly what I'm thinking at that time, it'll just go, it's just gone, just out. I don't know why.
And yeah.
But go ahead. Sorry for the interruption.
Phoenix.
I honestly didn't hear what he said. But no, I like the arc for what the story, the chapter for what it is. It's comedy, it's goofy. I like Power Rangers, so this shit it's just funny to me. I don't know why people are so mad about it. If you're all about the action,
now, dude.
that's true. If you're a fan of Dragon Ball, but you only care about it when they're throwing hands, you're fucking casual. I don't give a shit. If you love something, you love every part of it. You can prefer when they're more action and faster paced.
So
but if that's all you care about, you're fucking casual. I love every bit of Dragon Ball, from the goofiness to the seriousness. I love, like I said, OG Dragon Ball Kid Goku is my favorite section. There's action, but there's just as much comedy behind it. I'm enjoying the arc. It's dumb. It's goofy. Ma's not a pedophile as of yet. I'm enjoying it. I look forward to seeing just what more wacky bullshit they came up with.
All right. Evan?
I enjoyed the chapter outside of all the shit with Trunks' poor characterization and Bra just being able to fucking hack or save a file at 3 years old from Dr. Gero, one of the smartest men in the series. But I liked Beta. I liked all the Beta stuff with me was fine. It was mostly just the stuff in the beginning and just I don't know. I'm not a big fan of how they're handling Trunks in this arc.
Well, see, that's to go along with that. That's been the argument for many years about Trunks and Goten, respectively, is the way they handled him. I mean, they were basically children for 20 years.
Yeah, but I've never had a problem with President Trunks. I didn't hate him in the Buu Saga. The only times I think the only time I didn't like President Trunks was in the Broly Second Coming movie. And that's it.
Yeah, he was kind of an asshole. Like a stuck-up little prick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I liked his characterization in GT. I thought that was a good way to show that he's matured. He found his own path, different from his future counterpart.
He ran Capsule Corp.
Yes, he seemed like a good combination of Bulma and Vegeta, which is what
Absolutely.
I want from these characters. Like, Gohan is his own person. He's not a mixture of Goku and Chi-Chi, but like if he was, I wouldn't have a problem. Goten is he was just a blank slate. He was kind of one of my least favorite characters, but
He has the
I hope
potential
they
to
let him
be.
go.
He has the potential. I think you or Phoenix might have said earlier to be like the resurgent Goku. Like they go if they decide to go past Goku and Vegeta being the main characters of Dragon Ball, and they go to like Trunks and Goten. Like it was said earlier, Goten would end up taking the Goku place and Trunks being the Vegeta place. I think that would be the best thing to do.
But neither of them want to be like that.
No,
From
no,
what we
I
see.
know they don't. I'm just saying,
No, they
like,
don't. No, it's not that they want to be like that, but they would become what that is, but their own person. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
instead of it being like because Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z is the Goku show. Well, until you get Vegeta, then it's the Goku Vegeta show. Okay,
yeah.
everybody knows that. So this would be like the Goten and Trunks show, but you have that rich history from both of them. Their fathers were pure-blooded Saiyans who were ultra powerful, who rubbed elbows with gods and met the king of all, and became a legend in the multiverse. You can have that rich there without leaning on it too much and being like, well, the only reason Trunks is as good as he is because his good old Papa Vegeta, because that dude was just a badass. And then the only reason Goten is any good is because, well, he had a brother who was badass and he had a dad who was really badass. So that's what it is. You could go and being like, well, it's been 10 years since Goku and Vegeta have passed on. Somebody needs to step up to protect the place. Why not use the sons of the greatest protectors ever known to the planet in the multiverse? Something like.
I'm just I really if they keep this path with Trunks, I'm not gonna like the outcome of this arc. I
Well,
don't
you know
like
what
that
the outcome
that he's.
is.
Well, I know what happens, but he. I don't like what they're doing with his character. He was good. The present Trunks was perfectly fine being a good combination of Bulma and Vegeta's characteristics.
Okay.
I don't like this dumb, clueless, horny Trunks that that all he cares about is impressing Mai. Like that's I
Boom.
hate that.
All right. So that is the end of the Dragon Ball Super manga chapter 89 discussion, folks. That's how
AJ,
we
you should check Twitter.
Twitter.
Why? AJ said, "Uh oh, that's never a good sign."
Hi, my name is AJ, and I'm down with the.
Oh.
Hi, my name is AJ, and I'm down with the three P's: pool, ping pong, and pussy.
Oh.
Hi, my name is AJ, and I'm down with the three P's: pool, ping pong, and pussy. All right, watch this. Hold on. I'm about to respond to you. Okay, I'm trying to decide. Okay, do I want to go no lies detected, an old black guy going, he ain't lying, or the lie detector determined you were telling the truth, or a lady looking at opera glasses going, where's the lie?
You should put the lady.
The lady, where's the lie?
Yep.
Boom. Boom. Hi. Did I just get canceled because it's gone? Oh, there it is. All right, cool. All right, that's enough of that. Okay, folks. What are we discussing? Because We can either end it now or we can keep going.
You that's up to you. You clearly don't like it, so we
Don't
know
like
your
what?
opinion on. You're not feeling the arc, so we know that.
No, I don't mind the arc. I don't. I I agree with Evan about the Trunks thing. Um,
Yeah.
and I agree with you about the Power Rangers and stuff like that. Like I agree with what y'all said, but to me, it's like I said. I never really liked the Great Saiyaman stuff. I never really liked that stuff. I don't know why I've never liked it, but ever since it came out when Gohan, started it, I didn't like it. I understood the premise of why he did it, but I didn't like it. I guess, and this is a problem I have. Maybe somebody else has it too, but I don't know. But I guess sometimes I try to humanize characters and want to be like, you're not gonna make me hide my power. Like if it was me as Gohan, I'm not hiding shit. You're gonna know who the fuck I am, and you're gonna know not to fuck with me. Like I don't care. Like I'm not gonna do things to harm people just because. But if you think you want some of me, here's a key blast out of my fucking pinky that can blow up your whole goddamn planet. But we don't know. We're not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's one of the things. Like I'd actually want to have a. I'm not gonna say this on stream. Never mind. Anyway, but that's why I mean it I get being secretive and I get that, but if you remember the Superman movie, I don't know if it was Batman versus Superman or whatever, the one where they put him in handcuffs or he allows himself to be put in handcuffs and they bring him into this interrogation room and I think at Area 51 or whatever, and they're talking to him and he just snaps his handcuffs and can see through the double-sided glass anyway and sees who's all in there, you know. Um,
I think it was BVS, but yeah.
at that point, okay, you got a nuclear bomb. You're America. You're the greatest country on the planet. You've got all these things. You could dump every nuclear bomb on Superman, and he's gonna maybe have a burn nut hairs, and then he's gonna destroy everything. I mean, if he did that, you know what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
I've always had that problem with Superman, and I kind of have a problem. I have a problem with superheroes in general, like that. Like that's why I've always liked Spider-Man. He's just a kid that got bit by a spider that gave him some powers, and yes, he does try to hide himself, but it's only because if he gets sought out as Peter Parker, Aunt May, uh, the girl that he loves, Mary Jane,
Mary Jane.
will all get impacted by it. And that makes sense. But, and I guess it's the same thing with Dragon Ball, but it's, I don't like it. That's all I can say.
I'm hearing you. I'm hearing you.
Like the comedy, liked Beta, liked Hedo.
Oh, yeah. I love
Goten's
all that.
fine. Trunks, I'm getting agitated with.
Well, yeah, Trump's not being techno savvy, even a tad, is bothersome. Worrisome at worst, because regardless if he did get more than, I mean, okay, us humans mostly, and then here I go again humanizing a fictional character, but most humans are a complete mixture of our mother and our father. So
Yeah.
you are.
No, I mean we
But not like personality, but
technically
No,
yes.
not person. I'm talking genetically wise.
Yeah.
You're half and half of
Yeah.
them, which makes you your own person. That's what I'm talking genetically wise. personality-wise, you make yourself. But you can also have your parents' personality. Like my mom is very caring, very loving, very kind. Okay? I've got that from her. My dad is an asshole. He loves his children, he loves his wife, but everybody else can fuck the fuck off. And I myself am a perfect mixture of my parents because there is times where I don't give a fuck about anything. But most of the time I'm an empathetic person. I wear my heart on my sleeve, you know. My feelings get hurt easy. My emotions are more towards my mom than my dad because my dad, I've never seen my dad cry. Ever. I've seen my mom cry. So, and I cry. I mean, I've been through, if y'all have ever watched any of the videos, I've told you, I've been through 4 open heart surgeries. I've cried a lot in my life. But I would actually give anything in the world to be more like my dad because the world that we live in is a very, very cruel place. What's up, Balance? And I know I didn't want to bring it to a downer, but I was just thinking about that and wanted to finish that up right there. Oh, God, dog.
My dog has autism.
That's an actual dog. Bruh, really?
Oh.
Bruh. We're still on live, too, so you can't be like, you know, I've already fucked myself in the video. And you know what I'm talking about.
We all heard it, you potty mouth.
Yeah. I might go cut. Can I go cut that out? Do I know how to do that? Because I don't think I know how to do that. All right, so let's go ahead and let's just bullshit now. We got about I got about another 10, 15 minutes we can go. We'll just bullshit a little bit. Have they introduced y'all? It's Rylan. Oh, Rylan. Oh, what's up, dude? You changed your name? Welcome back, by the way. Let's talk about K5. Have y'all been watching who they've been announcing and stuff? Are y'all excited to see any of those that have been announced? Let me bring
James Marsden. I'm actually really excited to see.
Hold on, I'm trying to bring that up so I can see who they've announced again. I forgot. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. They got Nazir Pakasha. Who the fuck is that?
Who?
Nazir Pasha. Jordan Woolen. Who's that? Don't know who that. Oh, that's that.
It's the guy that did the DragonBall animation.
Yeah, those are the people that did the new animation, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I meant like the voice actor.
Okay. How come? Maybe I shouldn't say this. No, you know what? Fuck, I'm gonna say it on stream. How come these people get promoted by them, but their panelists do not?
Well, you got to draw people in somehow.
No, I get it. Get it.
Hey, I mean, I'm just saying, who's going to get more attention? A YouTuber panelist? No offense. People who...
I understand completely, but if you're going to do it for the actual stars, which is the people that do the voices, you know, like Chuck Huber, Kent Williams, and others, the ones that got named right now, you know, if you're going to do that for them and you're going to do it for these people who drew a thing that went viral on... Bye, Balance. Rylan, have a good night, brother. Thanks for stopping by. Just because it went viral and you're not going to put a established YouTuber... Not even me. I'm not even just fighting for me. I'm fighting for, like, if, you know, one of y'all got a panel, or What If University got a panel, or... You know, Black and Fist got a panel.
I would be shook if that guy.
He did, and they didn't do that last year.
Huh?
He did get a panel last year.
No, but I'm talking about, like,
But they didn't announce it. I know what you
They
mean.
announce it. I mean, it would be, to me, that would seem fair, and I get it. I get it. I'm not a high earning YouTuber, but this will be my third panel. Uh, some people might actually look at that and be like, "Oh, I want to go to that panel because of that guy." Is all I'm saying.
You know, AJ, you managed to get a pretty solid crowd each time.
I know I do, and I don't know how I do it because the last
I think after your first panel, people were just like, "Yo, you can come in here. It's a panel, but it's a lot of back and forth. Like maybe something like that." You bitch.
Well, Geekdom really
That's
helped me
when I
with
was
the third
just-
one. Him,
K3.
K3, him coming in his bathing suit and a towel on and totally fucking me up while I'm doing my thing.
That shit
Actually
was
helped
funny.
me out.
Dude, I was clowning with Juan the whole time.
Yeah, I hear it in the damn camera, bruh. If you're gonna clown with one, don't get caught on camera, bruh.
You know, AJ, you know what you should invest in while we're on this while you still have some
Lapel
time? Yeah, invest in a lapel mic.
I don't know if they hook with my Canon camera. I don't know how to do
No,
it.
no. If anything, just buys or have someone that you can that can record audio. You can just hook it to the lapel mic. You should be good.
So what do you mean, like a tape recorder or something? Like a
Maybe
digital-
whatever. I mean, they got all kinds of crazy shit nowadays. I don't know what.
Okay, we're gonna have to get on. Can y'all be on Discord like Tuesday night? Not record. We just talk for like 20 minutes. We'll discuss
I work
it
till
then.
11.
Okay, well then you don't need to be in the discussion then.
I mean, I can probably find some time. Maybe.
Can you give me like 20 minutes on Tuesday?
Probably. What time?
Let's do. Let me get back to you on the time because I won't know for sure till Monday. Because I think my dad works off Tuesday morning, which means he'll be off Tuesday night. So I need to probably do it Monday night.
I mean, I leave work at 6, so.
So could you do like 8?
If I'm not eating or whatnot.
I mean, it's only gonna be like 20 minutes. We're gonna discuss videos, and we'll discuss what we were just talking about. Did you write what we were just talking about down besides the Super Saiyan 3 Goku?
What was the other thing I was supposed to write down?
I don't remember.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. But yeah, I just want to. Yeah, we'll hook up with that. Evan, we'll text you and let you know what we discussed.
Okie
on
dokie.
that. But yeah, Evan already has a hotel room and his tickets, and Phoenix is trying to get a hotel room. Actually, I think he's trying to get in there with Evan if he can.
Hey, if anything, I'll just get me an Airbnb.
Well, if I get my panel, I'm probably gonna get a hotel as well. So I will, it might just. I hope it'll be 2 beds, but if it's not 2 beds, it'll be 1. I mean, you're welcome to come sleep somewhere in there.
Somewhere in there.
Yeah. I mean, you can sleep in a bed next to me. Just don't touch me. We're good.
You didn't. I mean, I don't think you touched me last time, did you?
I tried not to, bro. I was like, I told myself every night, I was like, don't roll over and touch him. Don't roll over and touch him.
You touched my ears with your fucking chainsaw.
I'm sorry, bro. Okay.
Yeah.
I did not know I snored like that. I knew I snored.
God.
This man could wake up a fucking comatose bear.
A comatose bear? Oh shit, son, that's terrible.
That was bad.
Oh,
This
wow.
man can wake up a fucking deaf person.
And can I hear you? Oh, yes, I can. Oh, fuck. Well, what else do we got? What else do y'all want to discuss? Or are y'all done? Because I don't know.
I got nothing else. Like I said, you want to discuss stuff about the convention? We can do that when you get another chance.
Oh, yeah.
Hell, I might in my free time just look up.
When I end the stream, let's take 5 minutes and discuss about the Kamea Con 5, and then we can go to bed.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
Okay.
If anything, I'll look up some stuff about the lapel mic too on my own, just to see
Okay,
what I can
I'll
do to
look it
help.
up and see if I can find it on Amazon. If they're not too bad, I could probably maybe get it.
Yeah, you can probably either. I don't like I said. I don't have one, so I don't know how they'll
Yeah, I
work. But
don't
I'm pretty sure
know
you can
either.
just you can probably. I bet you money you can probably just hook it up to your phone and just have like download a voice recorder app.
Well, I have a voice recorder app on my phone.
There you go. So you get a lapel mic, voice recorder, boom, done.
Well, I'm gonna look into that. Yeah, write that down. That's what it was. Lapel mics. Write it down. Write it down. So I don't
I'm
forget.
gonna misspell that.
Hold on. Let me go ahead and I'm gonna write it down in my book too. Right here. Lapel
Ooh.
mics.
Definitely didn't spell that right.
It doesn't matter. I copied it. I can't spell anyway. All right, boys. Let's go ahead and say the final things. We'll talk about the last thing off stream, and that'll be it. So y'all go ahead and do. If y'all got any sign off, y'all want to sign off, and then let me do my sign off, and that'll be it.
I'll do my sign off. If you want to check me out, I play over on my channel Nixade with my daughter. We're doing Five Nights at Freddy. Won't be for the rest of this week, but coming up on the weekends, we'll try to do it more often. We got quite a few up if you want to watch. I'm a blast. She's a blast. I get scared because I'm getting chased by robotic bunnies. It's not fucking fun.
Your big ass get scared of robotic bunnies?
You have no idea. Those bastards will jump out of the wall.
I don't want none of that.
And final thing I have to say is 80% of y'all fucking casuals.
No, 95.
Yeah, after Twitter and TikTok the past week, 95 casuals.
There you go. And that's Phoenix, folks. Evan?
I really don't have anything. Thanks for watching, everybody.
You're a fucking Debbie Downer, bro.
I don't stream anything, dude. I work 5 days a week, 2:30 to 11.
That's okay. Come up with something cool to say when you're about to leave the stream. Be like, hey, I'm about to go save lives. Peace out. Or something. I don't know.
Watch the sub.
Watch the sub. I like that.
I like that too. Hey, I say it every time. There you go. All right, folks. This has been AJ, Phoenix, and Evan. Boys discussing Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 89 and other things, and me acting like a total fool. Thank y'all for showing up to the stream. I hope you enjoyed it. Remember what we always tell you.